PKMI bahwa Perguruan Kristen Metodis Indonesia itu didirikan di tahun 1918.
Oke, ya, Miss. Berarti sekarang Bapak Ibu 2026. How long is that, Miss?
More than 1 year.
Yes, over than 1 century. Lebih dari 1 abad ya, Bapak Ibu. Oke.
Iya. Dan ini dimulai dengan nama asing ya. Nama sekolah kita waktu itu Methodist English School Binjai, dan ini berbentuk swasta asing. Nah, kemudian pada tahun 1958 dan sampai 1965 sekolah ini akhirnya diganti menjadi Perguruan Kristen Metodis Indonesia yang mencakup tingkat TK, kemudian SD, SMP, dan baru pada tahun 1965 sampai tahun 1974 Perguruan Kristen Metodis Indonesia diganti menjadi Perguruan Kristen Metodis Indonesia seperti yang kita kenal saat ini. Very long.
Yes. First of all, this school consists of kindergarten class, and so forth. We have a lot of schools out there, ya kan, Miss? Banyak sekolah ada di luar sana, Bapak Ibu. But based on the historical experience, berdasarkan pengalaman sejarah kita yang sudah sangat panjang, we believe that we are more than ready to prepare your kids to their bright future. Untuk anak-anak kita masa depan yang lebih cerah, sekolah ini sudah lebih baik pengalamannya dalam bidang pendidikan begitu, Miss Imelda. What about the school facilities? What do we have, Miss?
Yeah, the school facilities.
Yes, as you can see, seperti bisa kita lihat, Bapak Ibu, pastinya yang the second home of our children, rumah keduanya adalah ruang kelas. Jadi we try to make it as comfortable as possible, senyaman mungkin, yang dilengkapi dengan TV, air conditioner, kipas angin, dan juga locker untuk mereka menitipkan barang-barang atau buku-buku pribadi mereka. And also we have, yes, this is the classroom, yes, and then the library. Yes, we have library. Jadi kita tumbuhkan minat anak juga untuk membaca, to enhance their literation skill, kemampuan literasi mereka sejak dini, Bapak Ibu.
Next one.
And then we have playing in sports field. Yes, ini untuk ruangan mereka to relax and play, to relieve their stress if they have. And then, yeah, we also have school health unit, ruang UKS, unit kesehatan sekolah, in case they have something with their health, alright. And of course, we have the team, yeah, that we can help them with the help. Move to
stands for Methodist for M, I for international, S for standard, and C for class. MISC was started in 2019. In right here in JCD, which we want one dream only, to prepare our golden generation of Indonesia to have strong knowledge, great character, technology skills, and being able to speak international languages like English and Mandarin.
Iya, jadi mempersiapkan generasi Indonesia emas ya.
Yes. Okay, so first we were started with 3 classes only.
Ya,
Here we see
di
pictures.
2019 kita punya 3 kelas Bapak Ibu. Awalnya, so you remember something big in 2019?
I remember they were 1 class in grade 2 and 2 classes for grade 1.
Ya, ini di masa-masa COVID Bapak Ibu, tetapi don't worry, kemarin itu kita ada learning management system. Jadi walaupun masa-masa COVID, anak-anak tetap belajar online learning seperti itu. Nanti akan dijelaskan lebih lanjut. Okay, next.
And this is the pictures of them when they were learning. And why it makes MISC so special?
Yeah, why?
First, our teachers are well educated and very experienced. They were graduated from national and international universities, and they teach subjects based on their expertise, and they attend national and international seminar or workshops. Okay, as you can see, I think this is from South China National University.
there.
Yes, you can see our Mandarin teacher there, Sir Wei
Yeah,
Song,
Sir Wei Song.
with pink blazer. Can you see here?
Ya, salah satu tenaga pengajar untuk guru Mandarin.
Yes.
Sewison, jadi memang background pendidikannya adalah Mandarin dan menempuh pendidikan di luar negeri.
Yes.
Jadi itu Bapak.
And this is Miss Melva here.
Oh yeah, when I was young. Alright.
She was also my teacher when I was in senior high
My
school.
first student, Hera. Miss Hera adalah siswa pertama saya sewaktu di Mandarin, and now see her English is very good.
She was graduated from Tuhai University in Taiwan, majored in teaching English as a foreign language.
Yes, TFL.
That's very amazing. And this is when the teachers attended workshops about the books that will be used by the students.
Ya, jadi para bapak ibu guru juga sebisa mungkin memaksimalkan dan juga mengupgrade ilmu kita begitu bapak ibu dengan cara mengikuti seminar yang diadakan oleh international source, international publishers seperti itu.
Yes.
Nah ini beberapa certificates.
Certifications that was got by Miss Imelda right here.
Yeah, actually that's
Imelda, could you please come here and show us your face? Okay, she was also my teacher when I was in senior high school. She got a certificate and she attended a one-day seminar about teaching English in small and large group held at Yayasan Pengembangan Persahabatan Indonesia Amerika Medan.
Next slide, maybe. Next slide is the certificate. Yes,
This
that
is
is.
also the certificate that was gotten by Miss Imelda. She participated in newspaper and education teachers workshops conducted by the Jakarta Post Foundation in partnership with Chevron and the Ministry of Education and Culture Indonesia.
Okay, so where did you have this certificate made? Did you attend there or where?
First, we get special training for teachers, and then the Jakarta Post came here to our school and visit the students.
Okay. What do we have more?
This is a certificate from Miss Imelda as well from Mei Luang University in Thailand. This one is also from Thailand, from Payam University, where she participated as a speaker in the International Seminar in Linguistics and English Language Teaching.
Ya, jadi pengalaman Bapak Ibu guru yang mengampu mata pelajaran di sekolah ini juga sudah cukup baik ya Bapak Ibu, kita menghadiri seminar internasional ataupun nasional begitu.
Okay. And the certificate was gotten by Sir Rizal over there, our brother. He was a graduate from South China National University, Bachelor of Arts in Chinese Language, and this is the certificate where he was the first winner of the 11th Rich Chinese proficiency competition. It's amazing. He got the first place because it was a very hard competition.
Bahkan salah seorang guru kita yaitu Somi Kusma menjadi juara begitu dari kompetisi yang diadakan International Program.
This is a certificate from Miss Lucy. Could you please come here and show your face? Okay, this is the science teacher for our MISC class, her talented teacher. The certificate, she was attended workshop on effective classroom application of integrated curriculum resources for secondary mathematics in partnership with Oxford University Press. This is also from Miss Lucy, which she attended professional development for Cambridge Primary School in partnership with Marshall Cavendish Math.
Ini sebagian dari guru-guru kita, Bapak Ibu, dan guru-guru yang lain juga sama sesuai dengan bidangnya dan pengalaman yang membanggakan begitu.
This is also from Miss Yani, our math teacher. She got this certificate because she was a presenter of the 4th annual international seminar on transformative education and educational leadership conducted by Universitas Negeri Medan. Second one, why MIC so special? Because we use international books from international publishers as well.
This is the books. Publishers, yes, we have from Collins,
From Oxford,
National Geographic,
yes.
and also Cambridge.
They don't just listen and sit, they also do things. They can build, experiment, explore with hands-on activities. And here we can see that our students were learning and showing us how electricity works.
Ya, jadi selain aktivitas di kelas, anak-anak juga Bapak Ibu akan mempraktekkan. Jadi kita ada hands-on activities, misalnya belajar tentang daya arus listrik begitu. Jadi mereka akan ke laboratorium begitu untuk mempraktekkan secara langsung.
This was also a science experiment about measuring temperature.
Ya, di bidang sains misalnya,
This is them looking at the globe, learning about the world. This is about math activities where they measuring length with real life tools, which is here they are using matches, korek api. They're also making 3D shapes using straws, pakai sedotan dan clay.
Ya, jadi intinya belajar teori dan dipraktekkan begitu Bapak Ibu, tidak sekedar teorinya saja.
They're also learning a project to make a 3D project of our cycle.
Ini generasi untuk the first generation of junior high ya, ini kelas 7 Bapak Ibu.
Yes, making a real life volcano.
Okay.
They are not just learning in classroom, they are also learning outside the classroom.
That's right.
You can see that they are in Taman Edukasi Binjai.
Jadi memang ada kegiatan rutin ya Bapak Ibu, namanya outing programs yang sudah dijadwalkan. Jadi per blok atau per semester kita sudah rencanakan tujuan ataupun destinasi yang bisa dikunjungi anak-anak untuk belajar lebih dekat lagi dengan alam misalnya.
This is also at Sushi Day, where they learn how to make sushi. At Sushi Day as well. Even at Burger King, they learn how to make burger by themselves. Okay, for the study time, for primary school, we started at 9, and then we learn for 1 hour until 10. We have 15 minutes break till 10:15, and then they're studying until 12 o'clock. Then they have a 1 hour lunch till 1 o'clock until they go home at 16:15. Tingmian.
Ya, ini waktu belajar ataupun jadwal untuk tingkat SD dan juga yang di bawah SMP.
As for junior high school, they started at 7:15 a.m. in the morning and then they go home at 3 p.m. in the afternoon.
Nah, di hari Sabtu kita akan ada kegiatan ekskul atau ekstrakurikuler, jadi jam belajarnya itu lebih singkat seperti itu. Do we have more explanation, Miss Hannah?
Yes, Miss.
Oh,
Okay, this is extracurricular activities which we want our children to be confident and to be creative. We have ballet, drawing, music, ensemble, Mandarin, public speaking, choir. As for the junior high school, we have badminton, table tennis, public speaking, ensemble, and guitar.
Ya, inilah yang akan mereka ikuti di hari Sabtu, Bapak Ibu, kalau mereka mendaftar di MISC. Sesuai dengan levelnya primary itu pilihan ekskul sesuai dengan minat bakat mereka. Kemudian untuk SMP yang ada seperti itu. Jadi kalau olahraga boleh daftar, kemudian ataupun tarik suara dan sebagainya sesuai dengan bakat ataupun interestnya mereka.
The result of the extracurricular will be shown later by our student performances.
Ya, nanti akan kita lihat penampilan anak-anak kita yang ikut ekstrakurikuler tersebut.
This is from MIC Public Speaking Club. They went to explore Binjai City last year, 2024. This is also when they were exploring Binjai City.
Ya, contohnya dari ekskul public speaking Bapak Ibu, ini kegiatan yang mereka lakukan tahun lalu, exploring Binjai Cities, mereka mengunjungi tempat-tempat yang populer di kota Binjai, kemudian menjelaskan dalam bahasa Inggris, jadi pelatih public speaking. Kemudian yang terbaru, ini di vineyard, kebun anggur, mereka sekalian back to nature, sekalian juga practice their English skill.
Okay, we also encourage our students to learn technology skills where
day.
You just learned some super cool stuff in 1 minute. Great job, everyone.
Thank you.
Listen, I want to show you something Seth made. Yes, we want to show that these shapes are all around us in daily life. But before that, do you know what 3D shapes are? Yes, I do. 3D shapes have flat, width, and height. Let's rectangle this 3D shape take up space and we can hold it or see them in many sides. Now look, Clara, this is a cube. Oh, I learned it by myself. A cube has 6 faces. All the faces are squares. It also has 8 corners and 12 edges. Next, I have a new one. I learned it by myself too. It also has 6 faces, 8 corners, and 12 edges. But not all the faces are squares. Some are rectangles. That's true, Clara. Can you show us an example of cuboid? Sir, a tissue of box or a ball is a good example of cuboid. How about you can you show me some? Yes, look guys, it's a good example of a cube. Great. Thank you for listening, everyone. Hello, parents. My name is Stefano. We will present about position. In. Where's the pencil? Under. I will make a sentence.
他唱歌也非常好，跟大家说谢谢大家。
谢谢大家。
非常好。
谢谢悠悠。
the school hires teachers based on their expertise. Jadi sesuai dengan bakat atau keahlian anak-anak dengan instrukturnya begitu Bapak Ibu. Next we will see a choir entitled something just like this, and after that continued by a vocal solo by Cinta and wave dance from junior high school level. Kalau tadi dari SD, dari primary school, primary level, sekarang kita akan setelah ini kita akan melihat penampilan dari anak-anak kita yang dari SMP. Here we go. Next performance is from Cinta, a vocal solo entitled You'll Be in My Heart. We are going to see wave dance from junior high school students. The choreographer is instructed by Miss Yeli and Miss Rita. Untuk extracurricular dance diampu oleh Ibu Rita dan Ibu Yeli. Here we go.
that English is important. Why is it important? English is important not because it's better than other language, but because it's what we use. Mastering it increases the access to information and connection across the globe. If we talk about global, English is the international language that helps us in travel. The second, if it's about education, a strong English skills can open doors to studying abroad. And if we can speak English well, we can increase our study opportunities. And last, if it's about business, if we can speak English well, it can increase our job opportunities too. Because English is often used in business. That's why I'm studying in MIC to increase my English speaking and knowledge. Maybe some of you are asking, why did I choose to be in MIC? Why didn't I just stay at my previous school? Because they're speaking English too. Well, since I entered into this, I got a lot of change. Start from my attitude and the knowledge that I've gained. When I was at my previous school, my attitude and my knowledge was bad. And even I never achieved top 10 during my kindergarten and elementary school. It's about 9 years. But since I entered Methodist and studied in MIC, I got a lot of change. And it's because God's love for me and God always helped me in studying and helping my problems. And then it's also from the people that advise me, such as my teachers, parents, and family, and also my determination to study. Some positive impact that I got from studying at MIC is that I can achieve my dream, which is getting the top 10 in grade 7. The second, I have a good principle and also a strong determination to study and achieve my dreams. I think that's all about my testimony speech. Thank you.
Thank you, Vanessa. Okay, we have positive feedback from Vanessa. Next, from student's parent and Julian's parent from MIC 1. Please welcome. And Julian, please come here. Wait, mommy, come here.
Good morning to your respected parents, principal, head of board, English, teachers, and students. I am the representative of representing parents. I am a parent of Angelina, in class Methodist, international class. So I am here to give a testimony of how international school in Methodist class level 1. Okay. That's my own options. So I see in school in international classes. As parents, we are proud or happy, thankful that we have international class in Methodist building, because it helps the students who were not able to read English or write or talk in English, and now speaking English, can read and write in English. And for international learning or speaking in English, it's an important lesson, or it's an important language that our children should learn, because it will help them go international. So as parents, we would like to thank Methodist School for having international classes in this school. Yeah, so our children now can read, write, and speak in English. Thank you all for listening. May God bless you.
Hello everyone, my name is Angelina, and today I'm going to tell you a story called The Lion and the Mouse. One day, a big lion was sleeping under a tree, and little mouse was running by and accidentally ran across the lion's face. The lion woke up and caught the mouse in his sleep. a day in my life as a student at MIC Junior High School. So I start my day by waking up at 6:30 a.m. and then I get ready, have breakfast, and I head to school before 7:50 or before our class starts. So we start our studies from 7:15 a.m. until 9:30 a.m., which is our break time. And during the break time, I usually go to the first floor to the canteen to buy some snacks. And with break time, I also talk with my friends, teachers, and and on 9:45 a.m., our break time ends and we go back to our classes again. Some people to be studying until 12:45 a.m., which is our lunch time. And on our lunch time, I eat lunch, talk with my friends, talk with the teachers, and watch some TikToks. And after our lunch, we end our lunch on 1:30 p.m. and then we continue our classes until 3:30 p.m. So specifically for specifically today, we have a public speaking program where you can improve your speaking, listening, and writing. So yeah, after the public speaking, you are good to go. And I know it is tiring to study so long like this, but I promise you it is very worth it because you get more knowledge and education. So that's all for my day in life as a student at MIC. Thank you for your attention. Now, last but not least, collaboration between music, choir, and dance, entitled I Belong to Jesus. Let's give them a big hand.
For your information, ladies and gentlemen, this is the last performance for today. This is the collaboration on music, choir, Mandarin, and also dance. And after this, we are going to have closing. So please be patient. We will finish in a moment. I belong to Jesus. Move backward. Take it straight. Stand straight. Backward. Stand straight. Let's check it out.
I
you, it's a good job. Thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have the closing from our principal of PKMI, Mr. Robert. Please welcome, Mr. Robert.
Pertama kita ucapkan puji syukur kepada Tuhan, kita sudah menyelenggarakan acara ini. First of all, thanks our Almighty God for His blessing that we can perform MISC to all you parents. Jadi kepada bapak-bapak ibu-ibu, saya ucapkan terima kasih. Thank you for trusting your children in our school. Terima kasih untuk Bapak Ibu yang mempercayakan masa depan anak Bapak Ibu di sekolah kami. Jadi sekolah kita hanya sekedar informasi. Kalau Bapak nanti buka Google, buka handphone Google, Bapak coba ketik Kota Binjai, buka Kota Binjai, sudah dapat Kota Binjai, boleh sekarang ya, buka Kota Binjai. Lalu scroll down, ada Wikipedia di situ tentang Kota Binjai. First, you type Kota Binjai, and then after you found it, you scroll down, you check in Wikipedia. Wikipedia udah dapat, udah Wikipedia Kota Binjai. Lalu scroll down di bagian pendidikan. Di pendidikan sudah dapat Bapak Ibu? Udah? Nah, apa isinya di situ? Dapat? Bisa Bapak Ibu nolong satu membacakannya? Makasih Bu, mantap, makasih Bu. Yang Kota Pendidikan ya.
Sampai saat ini jumlah sekolah umum yang terdaftar di pemerintahan dan di Wilayah Binjai adalah 154 SD, 37 SMP, 9 MT, 31 SMU, dan 10 MA. Keseluruhan berjumlah 241 buah. Jumlah penduduk usia sekolah wajib di bawah 19 tahun adalah 78.000 jiwa. Dari total jumlah 241 buah sekolah saat ini, 85 sekolah di antaranya terletak di Binjai Utara. Salah satunya sekolah yang terkenal adalah Sekolah Swasta Metodis Binjai yang masuk dalam 40 sekolah unggulan menurut majalah Gatra dalam judul 40 tahun plus sekolah unggulan untuk memperingati Hari Pendidikan Nasional.
Makasih Bu. Ya, makasih. Jadi Bapak Ibu, ini sekolah bisa karing-karing. Tingkat nasional sudah kita masuk 40 unggulan. Bukan kata kami ya. Ini pengapel dari pemerintah. Dari majalah Gatra itu kan undang-undangnya Tempo. Jadi bukan majalah yang majalah top ya. Oke. Jadi sekitar itu. Jadi Bapak Ibu, kami dari yayasan terima kasih. Jadi selain not only our teachers speak good English, lalu semuanya yang tadi yang ngajar itu praktisi. Oke, balai itu langsung instrukturnya punya sanggar balai Yeni Center di Medan bukan ya. Jadi yang tadi musik itu juga adalah praktisi musik tamat dari etnomusikologi. So all specific. Beda kita tadi dengan sekolah lain. Kalau sekolah lain yang kayak mirip kita, mereka semua ngajar mata, ngajar saja itu bukan bahasa Inggris. We are different. We are to teach physics. Yeni misalnya, dia adalah master holder in physics. Jadi magister fisika baru ngajar itu. So we are very selective. Jadi tugas kami sebagai yayasan adalah menjaga kualitas. I myself here is like a QC, quality controller. So we control the teachers, and then saya juga sebagai stimulator. Jadi jam istirahat anak-anak, ibu tahu ya, orang tua, saya selalu mengajar bahasa Inggris anak-anak. Oke, sebagai ucapan terima kasih mungkin saya mengundang Pak Anton Eden, Ketua Yayasan kita. Mr. Uncle is the Chief of Foundation Methodist in India, yang kami komitmen untuk terus meningkatkan. Kita bersuka-cita banyak kabupaten kota ya Pak yang nggak ada sekolah berstandar internasional, betul ya? Ada kabupaten kota, tidak ada. Kita Binjai beruntung. You are lucky, the citizen of Binjai. We go to become the global international citizen. Ini Pak Anton, silakan.
Ya, terima kasih Pak Robert. Good afternoon everyone. Selamat siang Bapak Ibu, wali murid kita. Di sini tanpa panjang lebar juga saya mau mengucapkan banyak terima kasih karena telah meluangkan waktunya untuk bisa berjoin di pada siang hari ini. Sebelumnya tadi sama siapa yang kasih testimoni. Sorry Bu, izin sedikit aja Bu, just a little bit. Ibu dibayar enggak sih untuk testimoni di sini? Nah, karena kan banyak rekayasa loh, yang bisa aja disimulasi nanti saya kasih diskon deh, gitu. Anaknya beasiswa atau anaknya nanti lulus saja. Enggak ya Bu ya? Enggak ya? Ini kalau dikasih bener ya? Enggak ada setup, enggak ada rekayasa. No. Okay. So, we are committed, kita berkomitmen untuk memajukan pendidikan di Indonesia, terutamanya di Binjai. Karena kita, yayasan kita itu memang yayasan sosial yang benar-benar bergerak di bidang pelayanan masyarakat. Kegiatan kami ini salah satunya adalah pendidikan. Nah, pendidikan tersebutlah, melalui pendidikan tersebut kita we are trying to serve our nation. Kita berusaha untuk mengabdi pada bangsa dan negara kita melalui pendidikan. Karena yang seperti yang kita ketahui, pendidikan itu sudah sangat penting. Dulu zaman saya masih ingat kita wajib sekolah 9 tahun. Jadi sampai SMP doang udah bebas, nggak usah sekolah lagi. Sekarang saya rasa tamatan S1 aja masih susah bersaing ya, masih harus bersaing keras, masih harus bersaing kuat. Jadi itulah sebabnya kita Methodist Binjai, Yayasan Methodist Binjai melalui Sekolah Methodist Binjai membuat satu program baru, which is bukan program baru lagi sekarang, sekolah berstandar internasional, bukan sekolah internasional, karena seperti kita ketahui, as we know, sekolah internasional itu biaya masuknya aja mahal sekali, ya mahal sekali, belum lagi biaya pembangunannya, belum lagi yang lainnya.